Howdy! I'm standing now on the third floor, mezzanine floor of our shed 5 and our shed 5. It's a colossal shed. And here we've got the 88 just behind me, starting to come together on an assembly jig. And look over here, we've got our two 50s, 50 number 4 and 50 number 2 in final stages of fit out. And I'm going to take you down onto those boats in a second. And just over here, there we've got a couple of masts going together, and that's our giant spray booth, 120 foot long. Gives you an idea of how really colossal this shed is. Just another view of 50 number 4 before we head downstairs and go on the boat, and 50 number 2, which has just come out of the spray booth with a fantastic livery on her, a new graphic. I'll show you that. Here is quite a nice perspective of 5002. It actually shows you just how long the dagger boards are. These dagger boards, you know, they reach down to over 3 meters big when fully deployed, giving the boat tremendous upwind performance. They're also engineered strong enough to handle the boat in any condition. 5002, she leaves here in 8 days time. The bottom finish is copper coat, sanded back. The top is paint. It's not a graphic that's stuck on, it's all hand masked and painted on, and looks absolutely spectacular. Of course, as you step on board, there's those signature aft cabin windows. Massive view from the aft bed out into the bay. Helm station. This boat, as I say, she's nearing completion now. So everything's final cushion fit and final trimming. Still all masked up, checking cushion fit, installing tables. Last bits of polishing going on. It's all coming together. So we're going to have a very, very happy client here. Signature carbon fiber finishes. The air conditioned grill, open and center port here, lets in beautiful amounts of air when you're making passage. Systems checks going on at the nav station. It's all C-zone. Here we're checking the senders and calibrating the tanks. C-zone is digital switching, by far the most superior way of switching your DC and AC and controlling it in a boat. It saves hundreds of kilos of wiring. It's very safe, has built-in redundancy. It's just technology, the way to go. Forward cabin, blinds been installed. Turn around to the forward starboard head, bathroom. Again, final fit out, shower, and then through to the other head, the aft head and the aft cabin. This boat is finished with a walnut real wood look-like formica with real walnut timber on all the door frames and fiddles. Forward giant shower and forward head, basically nearing completion. Go past the daggerboard case and look aft. Got some girls doing the final polishing and cleaning on the beautiful woodwork inside the boat. As I say, it's a walnut finish, solid walnut trims, fiddles, with what we call like a real wood look-alike formica for the doors. All the inside of our cupboards and hanging lookers is lined with aromatic cedar or camphor wood. Keeps all your clothes dry, free from mold. Just a nice touch they put in super yachts. A nice touch for an HH catamaran. Longeron, crossbeam, nets all lashed in place. Always a weird feeling standing on the trampoline at this height above the ground. You can see here, nice little, this is where the shore power comes in through this little tiny hatch. It's in the middle of the boat, so that when you're in the marina you can run your lead either forward or aft and you're not carrying as much lead. And it's a very short run to the inverters and the battery chargers in the port tech space. I've deployed the footrest at the helm station. You can stand on it. Superb view. You've got an air conditioning tube in the way, but you can see both bows quite easily. Big B&G screen, throttles, your staysail and Solent sheets, and the other winch outboard of me is for halyards and reefs, and the port helm over here. Nice little cubby area. This tray here beside the helm station, it's under the clears, under the bimini, so it's nice and dry. And it's got a couple of charging ports and a 12-volt DC socket as well. You can put your phone there, candle power, I mean your searchlight, VHF, and nothing you don't lose anything. Here's quite a cool option this owner's gone for. It's a hydro generator. He can deploy when making passage. Produces about 600 watts of power, constant. This is the longeron and crossbeam of 5004 in the raw. So it's just been fitted, and now it will go into the paint shed for fairing and painting. Just looking at 5004, she's equipped with a bow thruster. This is a 6 kilowatt bow thruster from Quick. Retracts into the hull with a closing door over it. Nice bit of kit. 5004 has been done with this beautiful bright green, blue paint. Looks very lively, very lively. We'll go on board now. Fitting hatches, latches. Engine room's pretty much fitted out. And the cockpit. On the interior and the master cabin, fit out of the cabinetry, drawers, doors, hinges, tech space, toilet. It's coming together. It's the galley, again everything being fitted out, drawers, stove. Big bit of masking for some painting going on. HH50 number 5 here. We'll go and have a look on board here. So you can see here HH50 number 5 is, she's structurally still quite young, but well ahead of number 6. We've got the daggerboard bearings in, daggerboard cases, the aft berth units have gone in. The integral tanks have gone in, the forward berth units have gone in, engine beds. So she's actually now nearing, we're just putting the daggerboard cases in over here. She's nearing the point now where we put in some of the furniture into the hulls, then put the deck on. 50 number 5, just showing the forward bathroom, tech space, water tank, anchor locker, generator bay and DC tech space. Across the other side there's the battery cradles. We have the forward berth and forward cabin. All 100% carbon. Just a quick walk around HH50 number 5 here, and then on the side we've got HH88 number 1 inboard hull. This is the port inboard hull. It's all carbon, but we've just comes out of the mold all shiny, and we've just sandblasted it so we can put it on the assembly jig and bond to it perfectly. That process I'll show you soon. here you can sort of see the front of the boat, just how big it is. Sitting here in the assembly jig. This big bit of kit, this is all female molded, resin infused, carbon fiber and foam core epoxy layup. The whole boat is 100% this construction. And within 2 weeks we'll have the 2 inner hulls, which are built now, in situation, and probably about 3 to 4 or 5 of the bulkheads in place. Okay, I'm standing in the middle of the wing deck. This is like the middle of the master cabin on the 88, soon to be. You can see the front of the boat behind me. And this is all being put together on our assembly jig. See if I can give you a bit of an idea of the size of this. So looking at when I look aft, the wing deck's all in place now, with a big beam halfway you can see, and that's actually the, it's like a big cross beam. It's where the salon door will be, so the floor behind me is the salon. Next, the inner hulls will go in place on the jig. You see the sort of jig's all shaped ready to accept the inner hull. And then the bulkheads. It's a big piece of kit, and from up on the floor, up there, they look quite small. Down here we have one of the big bulkheads to go in the back of the boat. And this is a big 15 by 15 meter laminating table in here that we're building the bulkheads on. All NC machine, so it's true to within 0.5 millimeter. Here's a little sneak preview of up in our carpentry division, building a model of the 88. This is HH8801. As complimentary for the client, and if you order an 88 or a 77, we'll give you a model as well. Let's have a quick sneak preview of this. This is the fly bridge and jacuzzi, cockpit arrangement. Most of it's covered, but we'll show you some pictures when it's finished. I'm just standing in the HH55 hull. This is number 5. HH55 number 5, and the bulkhead structural fit out is happening now. The deck is being ready to be infused. Mast bulkheads in here. Forward compartments for tech space, generator, mast support. So just getting ready to infuse the HH55 deck here. All laid up with carbon fiber and foam cores, and now it'll be infused with epoxy resin. And looking back on the HH55 number 5, and you see here the big bulkhead that supports the salon door. We'll finish the structural fit out in the next week, enough that we can release this from the mold. Well, that's kind of it for me. I'm back on my bicycle now, heading back to the office. You have to bike around this place, otherwise it takes too much time to walk around. I really hope you've enjoyed the quick walk around the yard. Keep you informed about how your boat's going, how other people's boats are going, how HH Catamarans is one of the greatest boats around.